A bit about myself. I know I have met a lot of people from this team, but yes, once again, my name is Halima Mbarak, a leader in the business and an excited distributor for that. I actually came to BF Suma for health reasons sometimes last year. I was one of the people who believed that, arthritis would be a lifelong illness, a lifelong condition. I used to have a lot of issues with my knees and my ankle, especially on the right leg. And what I realized when I came over is the treatment that I was getting was actually messing my system and making the situation worse. So I saw the doctor and came for 2 reviews. And by the time I was coming for the 3rd reviews, my leg, my joints were okay. And that's when I got interested in, what this is all about in terms of business. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Carol, and she took me through that. And I think December of last year, I made up my mind that there's a stream of income here, and it's a wonderful opportunity that I would consider. So that's when I started. So so far, so good. I'm enjoying this journey. I'm enjoying seeing some promises coming, to fruition. I enjoy seeing success of other people and learning that, they started just like the way I started. And, the company is real, because initially I had heard a lot about network marketing, but I'd never really gotten interested. But for this one, I think from the benefit I got from a health perspective, and, when the money started coming in, the trip to Masai Mara and all that, I got totally convinced. So very happy today to share with you guys about mindset. Let's feel free to interact and interject if somebody has a question. But I would like to float my first question to all of us. What do we understand by mindset? You can chat. You can write in the chat, or you can unmute and say something. What do we understand by mindset? What do we understand by the word mindset? Julia says a worldview. Yes. Someone else? Let's have another 2 people, guys. Let's make it interactive. One's attitude about something. Thank you, Daniel. Something or life. Yes. Someone else? One more. We are doing very well.
All the thing about is huyo mtoto wako, sikujua huyo mtoto ni wake.
Way of thinking. There's some noise in the background by someone by the name BF Suma. But yes, from Adija Mudhoni. Adija says it's a way of thinking. Thank you very much. This is exactly what we are going to talk about today. Get to understand what mindset means, but all of you guys are really correct. Abdurrahman says perspective. Super. I see then we are not talking about something strange. Jane Wangeshi says how one views something. Allow me to share my screen. Abigail Mugo, one's perspective towards something or someone. Super, super, super. Our objective of today's meeting is actually to get to understand the power of mindset and how, this affects us. So today we are going to discuss about the power of mindset and how this helps unlock our potential. A lot of us are actually held back by that which is our perspective. We come up with conclusions, or we come up with, views about things simply because of our mindset. And you'll understand from this is, what you'll understand from this is our mindset is really what has been planted inside of us to a point where it has become our belief system. Yeah. So that really makes us behave the way we behave, makes us view things the way we look at them. So just as most of you have said, the mindset refers to the attitudes, belief and thought patterns, that which we already, know and gives us the perspective about the world and our lives. It actually shapes how we approach challenges. So you actually look at things and handle challenges depending on your belief system, depending on what it is that has happened before. If you have heard stories that, some people have gone through, I don't want to call it trauma, but challenges as they were growing up, students have been called lazy by teachers. And if that gets into them and they tend to believe it, it takes a lot of work for them to be able to turn that around. So in network marketing, just like in any other business, having a positive mindset can actually be the difference between quitting early and succeeding. Having a positive mindset, especially in our kind of business, would make the difference between quitting early or succeeding. We have a quote here that says, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. A lot of us are clinging on, certain views or certain perspectives, and this will definitely affect how our tomorrow is going to be. And by the end of this, we'll have seen how. Now, we have two types of mindsets. We have a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is whereby we believe that skills, success, and wealth are predetermined. I have seen this where we look at some people and we think, that one comes from this family, they definitely will succeed. Or this one has gone through this kind of education, they definitely will succeed. This one joined BF Suma long before me, so that's why they're ahead of me. When you have a fixed mindset, you tend to place those excuses on success, a fixed mindset also makes us give up easily. We get discouraged by early failures and avoid risk taking. Like now we have, I don't know whether it's a challenge or a competition for up ranking. It's a challenge actually for up ranking. There are some of us who actually are not thinking about it. Why? Because we have fixed it in our mind that that's not for me. That's not for someone like me. How do I get from a star 2 to a qualified leader in 2 or 3 months? We do not want to take that risk because of that fixed mindset. When we have a fixed mindset, we often see setbacks as signs of incompetence and limitation rather than opportunities for growth. So when somebody comes across a challenge or somebody comes across a hurdle, they shrink on their end, saying, you know what, that's not for me. But if somebody has a growth mindset, the opposite is true, that if somebody has a growth mindset, these setbacks are actually opportunities. This is when someone says, you know what, I'm going to give it, everything that I have, and I'm going to be able to attain this. And we are going to witness that in February. In February, we'll all be in a hall somewhere. We will probably be in a certain kit, maybe red and black, celebrating people. Those will be SDLs, will actually get into the limo. We are going to celebrate them. Some of us have been held back by our fixed mindset. We do not want to try. We do not want to push ourselves. We don't feel like this is for people like us. Another thing about the fixed mindset, we avoid challenges. Somebody with a fixed mindset avoids challenges. They give up easily. They see effort as fruitless. So in this journey, like the one we are doing now, we are in for network marketing, we meet a lot of no's. We meet a lot of people not ready to support us, in the way that we interpret, whether it's buying the products or joining our teams. Somebody with a fixed mindset will actually tell you this is not working. This is not working. I've tried, I've talked to sometimes when you ask how many people we say 2 or 3, and we know the rule of the thumb is actually to try and reach to, between 15 and 20 people in a day. We give up so easily when we have that fixed mindset. The opposite of that is if somebody has a growth mindset, they persevere through difficult situations. They persevere through the setbacks. They actually set setbacks as temporary. Yeah. They embrace challenges. Somebody who has a growth mindset will actually be looking forward to the next thing. Again, we are in the up rank season. The idea here is you get to the level where you become a senior leader. There's some money coming from the company. There's some money coming from the Eagle team. You maintain that, or you go to the next level. There's even more. How many of us are actually in this challenge? Yeah. If we entertain, or if we have growth mindsets, if we appreciate that we have growth mindsets, then this is on us now. We should be competing. We should be running. We should be doing everything that we are doing to be able to prove to ourselves that, this challenge is there and I want it. So somebody with a growth mindset believe that success is built through effort, it's built through continuous improvement. They do not give up. They do not give up. And a failure to somebody who has a growth mindset is just a lesson. It's just a lesson. And what I would want us to remember here is, in life or in any competition or any challenge, there is either a win or a lesson. You either come out with having attained the objective that you wanted, or a lesson that, I didn't do, or rather, I know now how to do it better next time. Now, why does mindset matter in network marketing? And this is just not in network marketing, guys. It's in every business that you may want to try. But in network marketing, we meet a lot of objection. When we have chats or when we have discussions about, strategy or how to, prank this month or get to a certain level or earn a certain amount of money, a lot of time what we hear is, people are not buying, or people don't have money, or, that client was supposed to come, they didn't come, the patient decided to change and go and see their, contemporary doctor. This is normal. This is normal. A strong mindset will help us look at this objection as just part of the process. Part of the process. In fact, what applies very well here is something we call the law of averages. The law of averages tells us the more no's you get, the nearer you are to a yes. There is an illustration, maybe you've seen it somewhere, where there was this guy who I think was digging either diamond or gold. And, it was, of course, it's in the earth. And one person gave up just, like a few meters to where this was buried or to where this gold was. Somebody else came and got it. This guy had put all the effort, but, he's so like, I'm trying this and it's not happening, and gave up just before hitting the core. Yeah. So in network marketing, we need to appreciate that objections will be a constant. Somebody comes, you approach somebody and, they like the product, but they can't afford it now. Or someone will complain that it's a bit too expensive for them. Or another one will tell you, you know what, I can't get into network marketing. It could be a scam. That is normal. That is normal if you take it as an objection. And an objection could be an indicator that when this person is ready, they will come. A lot of us interpret objections as rejections. Rejection is where, you are going into the conversation already feeling as a failure. Somebody could have called you useless, or somebody could have called you lazy, or maybe one would be coming from, let's say, a broken relationship. And you are the one carrying that energy, such that if you get into this call, I'm your client and you're telling me, oh, Halima, hi, how are you? Fine. Yeah, I'm from, this company and this is what I do. You already are not confident. You're feeling weak from inside. That is what rejection is all about. But objection is an indication that this person could actually come later. Another time, I'll take some time later to maybe in another session to really talk about rejection and objection and how people interchange those two, and how if you're carrying an energy within you that does not, that is already feeling like this person won't buy, or how do I even face this person? How do I do this presentation? You're coming in a bit weak into that conversation, and the result would just be true that this person would not be interested. Yeah. So success in network marketing takes time and consistent effort. We need to build resilience. The no's that we are going to get, if you stand up from that and go face the next person, what you're doing is you're building resilience to a point where you're saying, where are my no's for the day? If on average I get like 11 no's for the 12th person to buy, I would actually be looking forward. It's not affecting you negatively. You're looking forward to, can this one pass, this one pass, this one pass, until I get to that person. So mindset is very, very important in network marketing when we learn how to build that resilience and persistence. The other thing that is very, very important is where you're focusing on solution. A solution-oriented mindset helps you find ways to overcome these challenges, instead of you dwelling on, oh, yesterday was so bad. I actually got 15 people, but none of them bought, or I had arranged for this meeting with this group of people and none of them showed up. This is so normal. But if you have a solution, oriented mindset where you're thinking, all right, what can I do with those people? Or how else can I make sure that people are coming for my meetings? How else can I encourage or motivate these people to be able to buy from me or to join my team? So overcoming objections, resilience and persistence, and you focusing on solutions instead of complaining. Briefly, I would like to discuss about characteristics of a successful mindset. This is in no particular order, but I think the first one is extremely important. Self-belief. A lot of us are holding back because, the image or the picture we are holding for ourselves is not positive. We don't think that this is for us. We don't think we can speak like so-and-so speaks. We don't think we can present like so-and-so presents. We don't think we can talk to as many people as, somebody else. Confidence in your ability to succeed is crucial. You believing that, I'm here, I can learn, and one day I can be the person doing this. I can be the person walking on the red carpet, going into the limo, because that's your time to be celebrated as an SDL. I can even be an SCL in, the next 6 months. Confidence in your ability to succeed is crucial. This is not anything that somebody can inject in you. It is something that you have to believe for yourself. You have to, you have to get to a point where you're feeling it for yourself. Successful network marketers trust their skills, and they know that they can grow and develop over time. Now, the over time is such a wonderful promise, that we can't just come in today and know everything. Yeah, we can't just come in today and be the perfect or the most successful network marketer. It is something that takes time. It's something that takes consistency. Yeah. The second thing is persistence, the ability to keep moving forward, even in the face of challenges, is essential. You waking up in the morning and saying, yeah, I had prepared my list and this is what I am going to do. Yes, it didn't work out yesterday. That guy didn't come to see the doctor. This person was supposed to place their order, they didn't. Or I went to see this person, they've already gone to see their other doctor. But the ability of you moving, to keep moving forward, is a characteristic of a successful mindset, especially in our business. So network marketing requires consistent action and persistence leading to results. Yeah. The third thing is having a clear vision of where you want your business to go. Having a clear vision. What roadmap do you have for yourself? This is very closely connected to your why. Why did you even come to start this business in the first place? What did you imagine was going to be the end result of this? If you have a vision and a roadmap towards achieving that, this becomes your motivation. It wakes you up every day. You want to achieve this, you want to be successful in this, you must make a certain amount of money every month. How do you break that to the week and to your team? When you have that clear vision, where you want your business to go, this is going to fuel the passion and the drive. This is where you find yourself. In this case, you'll find yourself in a supermarket and you see like the ladies who do promotion there or someone, and you want to say hi to them. And you're like, hi, how are you? My name is so-and-so. Can we have a chat, or can I have your number? Then I'll talk to you, because you have something inside you that is driving you. You have some passion. Your vision will keep you motivated when times are tough. This is extremely important. That when things are not working, you remember, you know what? I came here, I have a strong why, I have a vision, I know where I'm going, I even know by when I want to be there. When times are hard, when things are not happening, that will be what will wake you up that morning, every morning rather. I've left something. Positivity. Maintaining a positive attitude helps you attract success and stay focused on opportunities rather than obstacles. This is where you have made a decision that I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to let things flow. I'm not going to dwell on the bumps on the road. I am going to have a positive mindset. Positivity helps you look at, the glass being full, half full instead of half empty. Positivity makes you see the light at the end of the tunnel, even if nobody else is seeing it. Just that mindset of, yes, it's not as easy as I thought, but it is happening. I'll give myself another, full day or one day of learning, or I reach out to this person with the hope that, things will work out. Maintaining that positive attitude will help you attract success and stay focused on opportunities rather than on obstacles. There are people who are very good at dwelling on negativity. And I'll tell you, everything about that person is, just goes down. They'll complain about everything. They'll complain about the traffic. They'll complain about their own children. They'll complain about the weather. They'll complain about everything. And nothing looks like, good in front of their eyes. So positivity makes you maintain that wonderful attitude. Now, belief. How belief impacts your success in network marketing. Belief is really I want to give it another word, is the belief is what gives you the point of view of everything. Belief is that which has been instilled in you, that if you open your eyes, it guides you. It guides you. So in network marketing, one of the most important things is actually belief. And the first one here is belief in the product. A strong belief in the product or service. In our case, our products, or even, the service that our doctors give us, belief in that is very, very crucial. It allows us to market with authenticity and conviction. If you look at people who have seen the doctor, or people now who have used our products, when they're talking about these products, you will feel it. There's a lot of authenticity. There's a lot of conviction. I can speak my story. I can tell my story to so many people in a day that, my legs are not swelling anymore. I'm able to take my walks every morning without complaining. I no longer have a pillow on the side of the leg. You have a pillow under your head when you're sleeping. I used to have one there and one, under my foot, because it needed to be elevated. When you believe in the product, there's a passion that comes out. And I'll encourage each and every one of us here, guys, please make a point of seeing our doctors. Have your own health check. It becomes very, very, very easy for you to explain it to your client, like, oh, this is what they do. You put your hand on some machine. It's able to give the status of your, your system in so many parameters, your blood, your bone and joints, your liver. When you believe in the product and the service that you give, there is some conviction that comes out when you're communicating. And you see, what we are doing, our business is that of passing information. And we want to pass information in a way that somebody can actually be attracted to this. They want to hear more. When you believe in the product, it actually makes it easy for you. Yeah. So please use the products. Those of us who are not brushing our teeth with Dr. TS, it is not fair. Those who are not using the Anatic soap to shower, it is not fair. Because how do you expect me to buy from me when you're not using it? Yeah, when you're not using it. But yes, our products are wonderful. The skincare product is very, very good. There's Aminocal and the rest for our bones and joints. I have had a patient who is diabetic, who actually used to walk with that support, the three-legged one. And I'm very glad that I see them taking walks in the sun now, without any support. So belief in the product is critical. The second thing is you believing in yourself, trusting that this person is worthy of success, that this person can actually do it, that this person can graduate from this rank to the next and the next and the next, that this person doesn't even have to take the staircase that way. You can be a star 2, then a star 7, then as a senior leader. It doesn't have to be the way it is when you believe in yourself. I believe in your ability to build a successful network. Network is essential. Some of us do not believe that we can connect to people. You go for a meeting or you go for a family function, you even have some products in your bag, but how do I start? Who do I tell? And what do I tell? How do we even want them to know I'm a network marketer? They might say, I want to scam them. When you do not believe in yourself, then even connecting to people is not easy. You initially, or first of all, have to connect with yourself. Be this person who looks at themselves in the mirror and likes the person they see. Oh, this person is going to step out. They're already talking to themselves. They are confident in themselves. They're actually going to step out and reach out to as many people as possible. Doubt can prevent you. Doubt can prevent you from taking action or cause you to quit too early. Doubt can prevent you from taking action or cause you to quit too early. And this is doubt in yourself. It's an internal emotion where a little voice behind your ear is telling you are not worthy of this, you can't do this, why bother, who is watching you? And yeah, it's okay, I'll do something else to make some money. So belief in yourself is extremely important. Third, believe in the opportunity. I get excited when I analyze what opportunity we have at hand. If people like Innocent Mwinde have closed their companies, I was talking to him yesterday. He has literally closed his contract. What was he doing? I think called construction or something, networks or something. And he has literally closed it to be able to focus on the opportunity that is here. I met people when they came from Malaysia, the team that had gone to Malaysia earlier in the year, and Peter Mutua was one of them. And Peter told me, Halima, we have not even scratched the surface. Carol also told us that when she came from the US. We have not even scratched the surface. The opportunity that we have here is massive. The company is investing to make our lives better. Understanding the potential that we have in network marketing and how it can provide financial freedom is critical. Those of us who watch podcasts, the Eric Warres and the rest, the amount of money those people talk about is mind-boggling. It is. And these are people who've been in network marketing for 25 years, for 30 years, for 40 years. There are some probably who are in their 7th year and they are extremely successful. There is a massive opportunity. And for us now who have been blessed to be here at this time with this opportunity at hand, please analyze it. Please see it. Please study it. Please talk to people. Let's talk to people, our leaders, people who are ahead of us. Understand how much money they are making. Sometimes I look at them, I see someone passing and I say 2 million, 1.5 million. Like what would I do with that? Would I even work anywhere else? Would I do anything else? So understanding the opportunity and the potential that we have is extremely important. So belief impacts your success. Your belief impacts your success in this business, and that is belief in the product. And again, I said, please see the doctor, understand how these tests are done, understand your body, the status of your body, use the products, enjoy them, heal if you have an issue, or, let your skin be, glowing. We don't just use this for illness, hormonal balance and the rest. Please use that. Believe in the products. Believe in yourself. You owe that to yourself, that you can look at yourself and say, this person is ready. This person can do it. I can do it. And, if other people are making it, I am also making it. I don't know how many of us were there in the team building at the Oak Place last time, 2 weeks, I think last weekend, but one. The story we were given by one young man there was nothing but belief. The guy knew that, you know what, this is the only way I am going to make it. He believed in himself and he believed in the opportunity. And I'll tell you, he's really smiling now. So belief in product, belief in yourself, and belief in the opportunity. So I mentioned about objection, and I said objection is inevitable. But, you know, how then do we overcome these challenges? How do we overcome these challenges that we are meeting in the field? So yes, objection is inevitable. And as I said, for me, the joy is just knowing that if I'm going to get 2 yeses out of 20, when I get to number 16, I'm just happy that, you know what, my yes should be there. That positivity of I'll speak to as many people as I can meet. I will reach out on, you know, different platforms. If I go for a wedding, I want to talk to, you know, at least 5, 6 people or 10 people out of there. And if they say no, 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 then I am actually moving closer to my yes. Keep moving forward with a mindset focused on the long-term goal. On the long-term goal. If you give up, you know, after 3, 4, 5 no's, or even a week of people saying not now, mwezi kokona, oh Christmas, oh school fees, and all that, you cannot afford. You cannot afford to give up. Keep focused on the long-term goal. The other thing that will help us overcome challenges with the right mindset is staying consistent. Network marketing success does not happen overnight. Otherwise, we'll all be working millionaires, you know, would all be carrying the money. Cultivate a mindset of daily action and consistency. This, for me, is really the deal maker, where you cultivate a mindset of daily action and consistency. You go to bed tonight knowing, who am I calling tomorrow? Do I have a name list of my work, or do I have a name list and, you know, a program for my day tomorrow? I could be doing one presentation, or maybe I'm going to the shop to pick some products, or I'm meeting a patient there and another 2 people. When you cultivate a mindset of daily action and consistency, you will find yourself busy. Unfortunately, some of us are actually doing it only when maybe we remember, or I need some 2K in my pocket, so he's going to buy some Minocal. Oh, that patient of mine, I haven't talked to them in a very long time. Let me call them because I need, you know, a little money in my pocket. But if you make it consistent, you know, if you say, I'm not sleeping before I know who I'm going to talk to tomorrow, who are these 3 people I can call to come to the office for a presentation. So instead of sitting for 1 hour with one person, I can actually do, you know, 1 hour with 3 people. When you cultivate that mindset of daily action and consistency, you'd actually overcome the challenges. Avoiding negative influences. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people, people who can support you, people you can learn from, people who can challenge you, people who believe in you. You know, someone says, you know, Momo, let's go for this challenge, and, you know, let's be accountability partners. You do, I do, you know, let's be checking on each other once a week. This keeps you, this helps you overcome the challenges of, you know, a negative mindset. So surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. Create a positive environment around yourself. Talk about the goodness of the products, talk about success stories, talk about lessons, you know, sit with somebody who can, you know, maybe take you for a meeting. If I came to you and I told you, you know, there's this guy and he's so senior at his place of work, he works in this bank and he's the CIO or the CEO, I really don't know how to face them. I would be very happy if I spoke to someone and they said, Halima, this one, arrange for that meeting, I'll take you. You know, work with this kind of people who push you ahead, people who are able to help you, and people also who are able to instill some positivity around you. Now, building a growth mindset for success. This for me is really, really important. Embracing continuous learning. I actually call some of my friends in the team once in a while and tell them, please get in for the meeting. Come, so and so is training. Please join. And we've had comments, a few comments like, isn't it the same thing? Or who is training today? Or, but, they said the same thing last time. When we embrace continuous learning, we are expanding our scope. We're expanding our understanding of the products, whether, it's you are there for a training or you are reading something or you are there for an event. There's always something that you can catch. I like what Carol tells us about that. A lot of what we learn when other people are teaching us, but there's also a lot that we can catch just by being present. Yeah. So always be learning, whether it's through training, reading, podcasts, mentorship, but avail yourself, make yourself present to be able to listen. And guys, our trainings are rich, so rich. I love the stories when anyone is training, tomorrow it could be Liz or Caro or somebody else, but there's always a nice story in there which you can share with your clients, or a story that will actually give you an insight, an aha moment or a better understanding, or somebody will package a message a bit better than the other person. Yeah. So please avail yourself for that. The more you know, the more confident and capable you become. Yeah. The more you know what Zaminocal does, or the more you know about how to combine some of the products, the more you know that something like Micro 2 should be a basic in every combination because of what it does, then the easier it is, the more confident you will be when communicating this to the clients. The second thing is set realistic and achievable goals. Yes, we have big goals. We want to, to get everything that we have planned for. But just for you to be able to keep yourself motivated, set for yourself certain goals. And I like that, we almost have a staircase to climb in our marketing plan. You move from star 2, you go to star 4. There's, a nice feeling. Then star 4, you go to star 5, 6, and 7, or become a qualified leader. There's a nice feeling. So set for yourself some goals so that, you can actually confirm to yourself, I can do this. I can set this and I do it. And yes, celebrate each milestone to keep your motivation high. The other thing is focus on personal development. Focus on who you are becoming. Who are you becoming in the process of trying to reach out to people, in the process of trying to teach people, in the process of trying to lead people, in the process of, trying to understand what this business and what these products are. Focus on who you're becoming. This is what personal development is all about. That we will become better presenters, we will become better speakers, we will become a bit more resilient, to challenges. We will become a bit more persistent, we'll become courageous. If there's one thing that you can come out of this business with and call it a success, is growth, personal development, personal growth. That you're no longer that shy person, or you're no longer this person who used to be, when something slaps them on the face, they fall. With this kind of business, we are actually pushing ourselves. We are making, success. We are making steps in personal growth. In fact, BK says network marketing is personal development camouflaged in products. So the products are just a tool. The products are just a tool. The marketing system is just a tool. The person we become, the person we grow into, is actually, for me, the best success that we can get out of this business. So the most successful network marketers invest in their personal growth, focus on building resilience, leadership skills, and emotional intelligence. You'll no longer be annoyed that someone says a no. Before that, maybe even, your child or your partner or your husband or your wife saying a no would really get deep into you. But with this business, we actually improving in terms of emotional intelligence. Now, turn setbacks into opportunity. When things don't go as planned, learn from them. Ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? A setback is just a setback for a comeback. Yeah, these are wonderful lessons that, yes, it's not always. I've seen that sometimes when, we are planning to up rank, or you're planning to go to the next level, and, you have your list of clients. There are some who are actually patients who were to come for reviews and then they don't come. Ask yourself, what could I have done, or what could I have done differently, or what can I do differently next time? Yeah. So turn setbacks into opportunities. I hope you're still doing well. We are awake. I would like to, I'm almost finished, but I would like us to share some practical tips to strengthen our mindset. Something has blocked me here. So one tip is actually visualization. Visualization, where you imagine yourself achieving goals. Guys, I don't know whether we get into that dreamy moment where, you've closed your eyes and you're driving your dream car, or you're seated somewhere in the beach, your children are playing in the sand, or, when you see those videos of the people who went to LA, when they're on those cruise ships, you imagine it is you. This is a very positive way of you growing, of strengthening your mindset. They say if you can think about something, then you can achieve it. Yeah, you can achieve it. There's some of us who are so hard on ourselves, we can't even dream. We can't imagine. We can't allow ourselves to enjoy just the thought of living a good life. So visualization is one great way of strengthening our mindset, where you go into the future. You go into the future, see yourself succeeding. Visualization can increase confidence and keeps us motivated, because if I drove that car in my head, then probably I want to drive it in real life. If I travel to those places, if my children can go to these schools, yeah, through visualization, then it is strengthening the belief that this can be possible. The other thing that we can actually do to strengthen our mindset is affirmations, using positive affirmations to reinforce our belief. You looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I am worthy, I can do this. That rank I am going to. Senior leader, I am here, I am becoming. SDL, I am on my way, I'm almost there. Yeah, I know there's a group of us, or a group of people who are actually already using the title SDL. This is you affirming. You're making the inner self believe it. You're making your spirit, be attracted to that, because your mind is already believing it. That, what, I am this, I can make this amount of money, I can grow to this level, I'm going to be this type of leader, I'm going to create a team like this. When you affirm those things to yourself, telling yourself, I am capable of building a successful network marketing, what your mind believes becomes. So please practice those affirmations. The other thing is you staying grateful. Practice gratitude regularly. Thank God for even coming across this opportunity. Thank God for the kind of people you're meeting. Thank God for what you made last month, which shows, what this company pays. This money is coming via my M-Pesa or my bank account. I can see it. Focus on what is going well, just to be able to shift your mind into what is positively working for you, So stay grateful. Thank God for health. Thank God that, we're in a country where we don't have to be guarded when moving from one point to the other. Thank God that if you want products, they are there in the office. Thank God that I don't have to go to Rongai to drop products from Best. I can send a rider. There are so many things to be grateful for. So please focus on what's going well. Focusing on what's going well helps shift your focus away from difficulties and keeps the mindset positive. Please, this is so important. When you complain, or when you hear yourself saying there's less of this, or this is not enough, or this is not working for me, just take a deep breath in and out, and ask yourself, what is working? I woke up in the morning, I am not sick, my family is okay, I managed to travel from point A to point B safely. There is just so much to be grateful for. And that really keeps your mindset positive. The other thing is find a mentor. Find somebody who you can open up to. So find somebody who will not judge you. Find somebody who you can speak about, and they will be so willing to handhold you. Surround yourself with people who have the mindset of success that you desire. Ask them, like, how did you get there? Sometimes it's amazing. We hear people who have grown from star two to almost senior crown leader in such a short time. Talk to these people. Don't be scared of them. Ask them, how did you do it? And they'll tell you. They didn't sleep day and night. They were talking to groups of people. In fact, there's one I hear in the office who used to work with that book, the registration book, like you take a full book, because wherever he's going, he is sponsoring, he is allowing people to join the business. So find a mentor, surround yourself with people who have made it or have where you would admire or where you'd want to be. Ask them questions and let them guide you and lead you. Final thought. Success in network marketing is as much about mindset as it is about strategy. With the right mindset, you can overcome obstacles, build your business, and achieve your goals. So as you work on strategy, ask yourself, am I in the right frame of mind? Where are my thoughts? Where is my belief system? Can I see the end? Can I see the road? Do I have the tools? Am I willing to learn? Yeah. So your mindset is a powerful tool that can shape your life in remarkable ways. By adopting a growth mindset, you unlock your full potential and build a life of resilience, learning, and success. Call to action. Start today by identifying one area of your mindset. I hope you guys are jotting this in homework. Start today by identifying one area of your mindset that you can improve. Embrace challenges, cultivate resilience, and focus on growth. Your mindset is the key to unlocking your success. I want you to ask yourself these two questions. What mental barriers are you facing in your network marketing journey? What is holding you back? What is making you see things the way you're seeing them? Where is that coming from? The other question is, how can you shift your mindset to overcome these challenges? What is this that you're willing to do? Who are you willing to work with? What attitudes are you ready to change for your mindset to be able to shift so that you can overcome these challenges? I want to leave us with one quote. I don't know how much time. Oh, almost. I want to leave us with one quote by Edison. If you know Edison, he said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. This attitude of persistence and learning through failure is a core example of a growth mindset. This is somebody who tried and tried and tried and tried. And instead of giving up or even regretting the time he had wasted, he said, I have just found 1,000 ways that won't work. Yeah, great. So that brings me to the end of my presentation.